Hi guys, it's Donna with Northstar Tarot. Welcome. I'm going to do some readings for Sagittarius, okay? So let me get right to it. Um, yeah, I know as you've been waiting, so let me get this done, okay? So we're going to do this reading for Sagittarius and see how it turns out for the rest of the week for you. So let me just change the vision here, the layout, and away we go. So here we go. So near past, the present, and the near future. Okay, and this card kind of is going to kind of sum up kind of the reading, what kind of reading you're going to start with, okay? And that is the Chariot. So the Chariot is really good. It's showing that you're starting on a strong point. Okay, so this week is going to be very, very good. So I feel like the balance of this week, charge ahead, do what you need to do, okay? So whatever we run into here, don't be afraid to go through it, regardless of what it is, okay? So let's have a look at these cards and let's see what they tell us about, this week. So we have the World, the Page of Wands, and the Empress. Now that is your near future, your near past, okay? So what's been kind of going on for you? And I feel like things have been good. Okay, so you've come into this really strong and things have been pretty good for you. Okay, I feel like you have some creativity there that you're using very well with the Page of Wands moving forward, and that you're looking after yourself as well. Now, make sure that you are giving enough time to the other people in your life and that you try to get this homework balance. Okay, so that's about what I see there, is that that's really important. So moving out of the past and into the now, you might want to look at that a little bit. Okay, so right now what I see is things have just kind of stalled. So I feel like we've got the Hanged Man, the Two of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords, okay, in your current situation. So yeah, so I feel like things have kind of stalled. So you really have to kind of push that, the energy of the Chariot to kind of get things going again, okay? So make sure that you're pushing ahead with your ideas. And it wouldn't hurt to, look at somebody else for some help to fix this unbalanced kind of feeling that you're at, okay? So this unbalance, I think, is slowing you down. So once you figure that out, you will be able to get moving again, all right? And I think you're just under the weather a little bit, okay? So look at a cold, look at, a flu, something like that, okay? For many of you Sagittarians, I think that you're going to be battling that kind of thing, okay? Now, it could be a mental health thing. So maybe you're just not feeling strong. Maybe you're just not feeling, on top of your game, like at your best. Okay. So, what can you do to help improve that? All right. You're going to have to look at some things, go to your resources. What do you know works for you? Okay. When you get down and out. So, you're either physically ill or there may be some mental health kind of issues happening, a little bit of depression, or your anxiety gotten a little bit ahead of yourself. Okay. So have a look at those ideas and see what you can do about that. All right. Then we're looking at your the near future. So the near future, I see we've got the Death card, we've got the Knight of Cups, and the Lovers. Okay. So I do see for some of you, there's going to be some little bit of turmoil. Okay. There's going to be something happens that's kind of going to come out of the blue and kind of knock you off your socks a little bit. Okay. So we will clarify that as we go. All right. But we'll just have a quick look at this. Okay. So I do feel like something's coming up to knock your socks off. And I do believe it's somebody that you love, that this also involves, and also kind of hits home with, right? So whether it's them or you, not quite sure yet, but it's somebody that you love, okay? And we'll clarify this too, okay? So let's look at this as we go through. So we'll go right back up to the near future, okay? So we've got the Four of Cups. Well, we're clarifying, first of all, the World with the Four of Cups and the Seven of Wands, okay? So I do believe that, yeah, like your near past is very, very good. I feel like things are you're doing quite well. Not quite sure what direction you want to take, but overall, it's going quite well. Just make sure that your ideas are just, you're not doing things out of boredom, that you actually are interested in them, okay? That's all I see there, but it's very good. So we're going to clarify the Page of Wands, and that we got the Hierophant and the Nine of Swords. So I feel like stress can play a part for you a lot. So yeah, so stress is probably part of your life, that some of you that, that really affects you a lot. Stress and anxiety. So I see you when you want to do something, and I feel like there's something that you are looking to do, and you may be thinking, well, I don't know how to do it. I'm not sure. And this is where your ability to learn is really, really strong. You have the ability to go ahead and learn new things, okay? You're quite good at it. You know how to do it. And this is really happening for you, okay? So look at, what do I have to learn to get this accomplished, okay? And then we're going to clarify the Empress with the Two of Swords and the Knight of Swords. So basically, I feel that you're, when you're at, your past here, I feel like you were left kind of making a decision. Like I said, with the Empress, are you looking after yourself enough? Are you bringing enough balance to your life? So these are the choices that you need to make, right? So are you giving enough of yourself to other people? So make sure you're really balancing your life and work balance. And this is just solidifying that you have to make choices around that. So then we come into the present, so that we're solidifying or clarifying the Hanged Man with the Two of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. So again, the Hanged Man, when things kind of go kind of dead, like they're just not moving along, you kind of get scared, okay? And it feels like, what do I do now, right? And you don't know what to do. And I feel like that is another reason why it stays stalled. So you have to really gather all your energy together, right? And make yourself move forward a little bit, okay? Let go of that fear. Decide, okay, I'm going to set another goal here. So I've got something good to work on. Maybe I need to look at my goals and figure out, maybe they're too big right now. Maybe I need to set a smaller goal to get me going again, right? Because motivation doesn't happen. You don't get motivated and then get moving. You generally get moving and then you get motivated, okay? So yeah. So that's what I think is really important for you to look at. And then to clarify the Two of Pentacles, we've got the Seven of Swords and the Page of Cups reversed. So to clarify that balance, right? So I know it said, you may have to talk to somebody else on how you can do that. Well, there is someone you can talk to, but pick them carefully, okay? This is telling me don't talk to just anybody. Make sure they're trustworthy, okay? Not everybody in your circle is actually, 100% hoping that you'll do great. There's some people that there's somebody for sure that may be a little envious, things like that, okay? They don't hate you or anything. They actually care a lot about you. But I think there may be some envy there, okay? So yeah, so just be careful who you choose to talk to about this work-life balance stuff, okay? And then when I said that, you were not doing maybe your best physically or mentally, we're going to clarify that Four of Swords with the Five of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. Yeah, I'm going to say you need some rest, okay? So definitely need to take some time to rest there. And, you don't want to get into this, woe is me, and it's never working, and I'm not making enough money, and I'm worried about this, and I'm worried about that, and I don't have enough, right? So you don't want to do that to yourself, okay? So you should. You don't want to should yourself either, okay? Give yourself a little bit of a break there. Not everything goes easy all the time, and not everything's perfect, okay? So just take your time, give yourself a little bit of a break, and love yourself through this, okay? So just do that, all right? Make sure that you're loving yourself through this little bit of a rocky time, right? Because that is going to start the near future, right? Which is the Death card, and then the Knight of Cups and the Lovers, okay? So the Death card is the difficult change. So out of this, you're left, you've got to make a decision. In order to move forward, you have to make a decision. And in making that decision, or because maybe because you put you put all maybe you put all your baskets, all your eggs in one basket, and now you've got to divide that and let something go, right? So this is what you're letting go, and very, very hard, but very, very necessary. We're going to clarify that with the High Priestess and the Ace of Wands. This will turn out to give you a much better opportunity, okay? So trust in the process, trust your intuition. So it's really, really important you listen to that little voice inside you, and you will get through this quite well, okay? And then as we go on, we're going to clarify the Knight of Cups with, again, we get the Death card and we get the World, okay? So this is going to affect somebody in your life, okay? So I really do believe this is going to affect somebody in a negative way, but it's necessary again, okay? It's difficult, it's necessary, but it's for everybody's good. And that's where the World comes in, right? So it is absolutely the right thing to do. And it's absolutely what you're just going to have to go through, and somebody else as well. Okay. And then we've got the Lover's card here, and we're going to clarify that with the Fool and the Empress. Okay. So, yeah. So I think in the end, after you do all that and you get through this little bit of yucky things, probably on the weekend, is that you come out feeling stronger. Okay. You feel like, oh, wow, this is fantastic. I actually feel so relieved. I feel better. I know what direction I'm going. I know there's more, and I have hope. Okay. So with the Fool and the Empress, is the Fool is giving you lots of hope, lots of ambition there. Okay. And lots of ideas and desire to go after what you want. And the Empress is just, again, loving yourself and and other people through this situation, right? And then with the Lovers, do your best, okay, to be the best that you can be with looking after yourself and setting your goals, okay? So let's just clarify the Chariot. This actually is, we're just going to use this as you went in with the Chariot, everything was pretty strong and moving quite quickly. And when you come out of it, okay, by the end of the weekend, I feel we've got the Knight of Wands. So that's very good. You're coming out of this weekend knowing what you want, going after what you want, okay? Whether it's work, whether it's creativity project, whatever it is, you're going after what you want. You're brave, you're strong, and you're going to go, okay? You're just going to go for the gusto, and you're going to get it done, all right? So anyway, that is your reading. Thank you very much, and we will see you again soon. Blessings, my dear.